Hey there, Games Apprentice back with another Evercade video, and this week I'm going to be looking at the newly released Evercade EXP. Is it worth the upgrade, or if you've not got an Evercade already, is it worth investing? Let's find out. Now it just wouldn't be an unboxing without some boxes. So we've got the original Evercade and the Evercade EXP, and you can see from the box art alone that they're going for a slicker, more mature style. So this is what's inside the box. Got the console itself, obviously, it'd be a bit rubbish without that. Looking pretty swish. Lots of cardboard. I've got a USB-C cable here. This is much appreciated. The previous one had a USB micro, and obviously everything uses USB-C now, so it's a lot better. A physical copy of the IRM Arcade 1. Don't know a great deal about this, but I'm looking forward to reviewing this in another video. It comes with a novelty-sized Capcom Collection instruction booklet. This is way bigger than all the other Evercade manuals. And this comes complete with Street Fighter 2 moves, which is great. I used to use these a lot as a kid, so it's nice to relive that. Then lastly, and definitely leastly, we've got this little quick start guide. So there's no manual that tells you about the OS or anything, it's just a thing that tells you how to turn it on. So here are the two Evercades side by side. So turning these on, it already feels like a more mature experience as it's just a button rather than a back and forth switch. Now in terms of load times, they're pretty similar, there's not much difference in terms of that, which is decent considering it's a better OS. Clearly it's got more RAM in this. Now clearly one of the biggest improvements of the new EXP is the screen. I'm not sure how well it shows up on the camera, but the colours look better, and most impressively it's the viewing angle. You can see the viewing angle here. The viewing angle is terrible on the original, but it's great on the EXP. Yes, it's definitely a much better screen. Now probably the coolest new feature of the EXP is the Tate mode. There's basically a button on the bottom left that switches the screen around. This makes a massive difference for playing quite a few shoot-'em-ups that were designed in this resolution. To play it, the console itself has an extra set of A and B buttons next to the left D-pad. As cool as this feature sounds, however, it just doesn't work. Honestly, after playing this for a few minutes, my wrists were in agony. The console's top heavy, and your hands are just too close together. To me, this is almost like the 3D mode on the 3DS. It's cool to show off, but if you actually want to play a game for more than a couple of minutes, you won't be using this mode. So this is the OS for it. If you've used the Evercade Versus, you'll be familiar with this. It's pretty slick and easy to navigate. This is the EXP section where you'll find the built-in Capcom games, any hidden games that you've unlocked through putting in a code, as seen in my previous videos, and another section that's coming soon. In the options, you can choose an aspect ratio. I tend to go with pixel perfect for most stuff now. You can add scan lines to give that CRT feel, and other stuff like themes and backgrounds. The original Evercade didn't have Wi-Fi. This one does, which is a welcome feature, as some games require you to update the Evercade to even work, meaning you previously had to hook your Evercade up to a PC. Thankfully, you don't have to do that anymore. I'll be reviewing and ranking the games in a later video, but unlike a lot of Evercade collections, I'm very familiar with most of these. Less so with the IRM collection beyond R-Type, but the Capcom collection is definitely a big selling point for this system, with quality title after quality title. I can't imagine a physical Evercade cart getting released with all 18 of these on. They'd probably split it into 3 or 4 carts, judging by the quality of the previous collections. The console itself looks and feels a lot more premium than most handheld consoles. It's not quite on the same level as something like the PlayStation Vita, as it's still quite plasticky, but it's got a nice weight to it and a nice texture. Overall, the Evercade EXP is a much better product than the original Evercade. It feels less like a child's toy and more like a slightly older child's toy. The screen and the Capcom collection are definitely its biggest selling features. If you're thinking of investing in your first Evercade handheld, it's definitely worth paying the extra £30 over the original to get this one. you're looking at possibly upgrading your current handheld, I'd say it's worth it for the screen alone, and the games and other features are just a nice bonus. If, however, you're purely just wanting this for the Tate mode, it's a hard pass from me. As always, thanks for watching. Please give the video a like, and don't forget to click subscribe for more Evercade videos, including my Christmas special due out on Christmas Eve. I'll catch you next time.